So I'm delighted to say that I'm no longer vlogging about being a mature student, and for those of you who've seen me before, but I am now representing Wakefield College as part of their apprenticeship team. My specialism is leadership management and business, and you'll see the courses dropping down to the side. If you'd like to get in touch with us to find out more about our offer, then please do get in touch, and my details are below as well. So I intend to do a regular vlog about apprenticeships, where we will look at topical issues such as funding, finance, the levy. We will look at different courses, different standards coming on board, but I'd love to hear from you guys as well. If there is a particular issue that you'd like us to discuss, then please drop us a line and we will look at producing something on your behalf. So today we're going to be talking about apprenticeships with a specific focus on competitive advantage, but I'd like to make a distinct difference that I think that apprenticeships can contribute to companies creating not just competitive advantage but sustained competitive advantage, and let me unpack that a little bit by using some of the big examples. So if we come to Apple, one of the best examples that we can come across in the business world, Apple, of course, is a market leader in what it does. It's a market leader because it leads on tech, it leads on quality, and it also has a lock-in strategy, and it has economies of scale. So in every sense of the word, it is a market leader, and they were the first on the market as well, arguably. However, that in itself does not create sustainable competitive advantage, and we've seen the evidence of that, because however powerfully they tried to retain that position, other competitors have come on the market, and I don't know what the data would say, but certainly we've got very strong competitors that maybe haven't overtaken, but they're approaching that point. However, then big companies like Apple, like Google, like Amazon all discuss this concept of sustained competitive advantage, and they say that the way they do that is by creating an innovative workforce, by investing into their workforce. And we've all heard the stories, haven't we, of Google, where they dedicate a certain amount of time and they expect members of staff to dedicate that to creating new products. It's almost like using the Kaizen model, and that is fantastic, and that's how to create sustained competitive advantage, because what you're doing there is you're investing into your members of staff. And I think that apprenticeships represent an incredible opportunity to do that, because the levy's here, the money's being taken whether you use it or not. However, if I was a manager or a CEO in that position, I'd be looking at my workforce and thinking, okay, we've got a workforce here that we can upskill. We can also, it is also an expectation, they're expected to spend a certain amount of time on their apprenticeship, and the expectation in apprenticeships is that it's about new learning opportunities. So I would be encouraging my members of staff to improve methodologies, to look at systems, processes, to look at new product development and utilise that time effectively in line with your own business strategy. And the data would tell us that because of the world that we live in, those companies that are innovating, that are upskilling their staff in problem solving, those are the companies that are going to be around in the future, because the workforce of the future doesn't exist, and the jobs of the future don't exist. So we need to create that workforce that understands that and is able to adapt accordingly. So my name's Claire Sykes. Thank you for listening. We've been discussing sustainable competitive advantage, and if you would like to know more from Wakefield College and how we can build you a bespoke package around your business strategy and how we can support you in creating sustainable competitive advantage, we'd love to hear from you, and my details are below. Thank you for listening, and I will be back soon.